Today we are cleaning the bus. Hey, it's Nicole, and today we are cleaning my van. It's well overdue, and then I'm working on a bunch of stuff to get my life together, you know? I figured that since it's raining today, we might as well get the van all cleaned up, have the rain help pour out some of the soap. And so I found some cleaner, and then I'm using 2 different scrub brushes. It really needs it. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the first scrubber. It's from Walmart. It was around like 10 bucks or something. And I like the way that I can like go up and down with it, and then I can put it like through my top rack. I believe it's called like dip and wash, and it's auto drive. But anyways, just a Walmart thing. Soft bristles, works pretty well. It also made washing the car significantly faster than last time, which is nice. The outside of it down. The soap is kind of drying. This side I already washed off a little bit, but essentially I'm just washing the soap off, getting it nice and shiny. This soap is actually like a wash and wax at the same time, which is great. Saves a little bit of time there. But yeah, I really need to give this a good clean because it hasn't had one in a while. I tried cleaning it a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have the proper tools to do so. And so it didn't really get like thoroughly clean like I wanted. So this is gonna be a nice change. So fun fact, it's actually been raining a lot here, and so I'm finding that my door seals don't work as well as I want them to. I have a leaking windshield, and it's resulted in some water getting down to the floor of my vehicle. And as you can see here, there's a rough spot there and there, and so I'm going to deal with those in a little bit. This is already looking so much better than it was, so I'm excited. I'm also gonna clean out the interior a little bit too. Gonna go turn the hose off now because I think I'm good with the hose for right now, but I'm gonna clean the interior a bit and see what I can do to spruce it up, get it nice and clean. I think that's turning it off. It looks about right. My bus is looking so much better. Look at that, it's shining. Oh, it hasn't been this clean in a long time. This is so nice. So nice. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's actually a ladybug right there. It's a ladybug, that's so cool. Yeah, so the bus is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. This whole extend a reach scrub thing, whatever you want to call it, is great. Definitely worth the $10 investment at Walmart. So before I get to taping off some rust spots and cleaning the interior, I'm going to get some breakfast real quick. I'm going to make myself a smoothie bowl. I'm kind of obsessed with frozen cauliflower in my smoothies at the moment. It's really good, and it's also hydrating, has some good vitamins, and it's getting your veggies into a smoothie, so I'm all for it. Let's go ahead and make it. So to start, I've got some banana. I stored my frozen, peeled, and chunked up banana in an old like container from the cauliflower that I finished off because I needed to store it in something so the bananas wouldn't go bad. And that means I have to like huck it off, like an ice chunk type thing. So I have to like separate the pieces, so I'm gonna do that real quick. There we go, there's one piece. See? And we'll just add some pieces in, about just over a banana or so, and then I'm gonna add a cup of cauliflower and a cup of these triple berry blend. And I'm also having Orgain protein powder. There is like a discount code that I can give you guys. I'll add it below. I'm not like paid by them or anything, but they just have discounts, so it would support me and I could get more protein powder because I currently buy all their protein powder anyways. So if I can get a discount, even better, and so can you. So normally I go for the vanilla bean one, but they were out of it at Walmart this time, so I got the chocolate one. I think it's like what does it say? Creamy chocolate fudge. It smells good, so I think it should be good. I haven't had this one in like a long time, so we'll see how it goes. But I went ahead and added the banana in, and next up is the protein powder. I'm adding a cup of water, and then I'll add the cauliflower and the berries, and we'll get a blending, have that nice smoothie, and then work back on the van. And here's the heaping scoop of frozen cauliflower. So there's the final smoothie bowl, and then I'm adding a little bit of granola, which I have left over. It's this stuff, I got it from Walmart. It's pretty good actually. I don't like all the sugar that's in it though, so I'll try and find a less sugar alternative. It's like the third ingredient is cane sugar. So that's like, I don't know. I don't like taking in a lot of sugar, so it's kind of like, But it tasted good. I'm excited to have the smoothie bowl. So here's the inside of the van from the back. I just took my surfboard out and now I'm going to clean it. There's a bit of like dust and dirt and stuff, so I'm gonna like clean that out and scrub like some of the corners. I let the outside of the van dry while I had my smoothie, and like there's still areas like up in here, like around these grooves, that have some dirt, and same with a little bit on the roof. I think just because it's like so baked in from like being in the sun and like outdoors and stuff. So let me work on that. I'm gonna clean the interior, do a nice little scrub of these sort of areas, and hopefully the van will look so much cleaner. So what I'm currently doing is I'm wiping down my cushions. I wiped them down with this rag. This one's getting kind of dirty, so I'm gonna wipe it down with a different one that I have that's a little bit drier. And I took it out, that's why I moved it, to get like the sand out, and then I wanted to get like the dirt and stuff from down here too. So one thing I realized when cleaning it is that there was actually some moisture that built up from all the rain we've been having right along here. I'm not sure if you can see it that well with the underside of this cushion. So I'm going to take it out and dry it out, and I want to put like some bleach or something to kill any sort of mold that might be forming here. So as you can see here, there's still a little bit of like dirt and debris and stuff, but I'm going to take a vacuum to that when it's not raining. But it's definitely much cleaner than what it was. I scrubbed down the seats and all that, which was well overdue. I did notice, so there's been like my seals aren't working as well as I want them to, so these were supposed to be the German ones and for the front door seams, and so there's two different types you can get. It's like the German one or the off-brand. So the German is like the OEM as they call it, which is like the official like correct part for something, and the other one's the replicate, which isn't always like the same quality sometimes. So I ended up putting in the correct seams, but I've had problems with them since the beginning. Apparently there's one in England you can order that's the correct size, but these like I had to shorten, and even still like they always leak, and it's really kind of starting to affect my panels. So it's also like I need to replace the gasket for the very back, because as you can see there's some water damage that's coming through from wear and tear of water. So the panels weren't too expensive, so I don't mind too much. It'll cost me maybe 30 bucks or so to replace the panel, but I want to replace the gasket first so that way it won't leak again, because I don't want to just replace it to have it get waterlogged again. So here's like one of my door panels, and like this is fine, I don't mind a little bit of wear, but this down here, that's not good, and neither is that, and it's like that in both the panels. This one's like at the very bottom only, but still like I'm not happy with that, because I did spend a lot of time making these panels. But the good news is they weren't super expensive, so you know, you get what you pay for, I guess. But I think the main thing is making sure that these seals, I'm gonna replace the seals and then they won't leak. So I tested, like I ordered one of like the $20 ones that you can get from J-Bugs, so I ordered it for that door. So I'm gonna test that out once it's like not raining. So like in a week and a half I'll be able to put it in, because then I'll have some help. And I'm gonna go ahead and order this so that way at the same time I'll be able to put both in, and maybe I'll do the rear one at the same time, we'll see. So I just finished going along the sides and using this right here to go ahead and scrub it with the hose, and it's taking out a lot of the dirt. So that's a good technique to have in mind. It is starting to rain though, so I don't want to have the camera out in the rain. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that out, put this stuff up, and hopefully when it does start pouring later, it'll get like super washed. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'd enjoyed this video. Hopefully it gives you a little insight as to maybe how to clean your bus a little bit better. I know it's constantly a process to maintain and clean and update the van. There's always things that go wrong with it, but I absolutely love it, and I hope you enjoy seeing the process. Also, let me know any questions you have about the buses. I'm happy to help. Mine's a 73 and it's always got work to be done on it, and so I'm learning as I'm going, so anything that I can answer I'm more than happy to. Also, if you like this, be sure to subscribe.